Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Yibbie's Gamer Channel. Today, we're going to make the next map for subscriber cities. I don't know how much longer the old city is going to last. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of disasters on the very next round, basically. So, what I have done... I need to turn this music down, I feel like I'm yelling. Alright, let's turn it down just a little bit. So, what I am doing now is creating the very next map, because subscriber cities, you never know what's going to happen. I have some viewers that have tons of points right now that could obliterate the cities. So, for my next map, I wanted to do kind of like a European island system near Greece. They have a lot of volcanic activity down there, and this is actually inspired by one of the places. And let me get you that name of what it's called. I was looking at different volcano places around Europe and the Mediterranean Sea, and the one I was looking for is close to Crete. It's just north of it, called Thera. It's Thera. I might be saying it wrong, but it's basically a huge island that was a super volcano that just blew up, and the ocean came in and settled in, and there's people living all along the rim of this volcano, and they have this beautiful city, and it's kind of what I'm basing my idea off of. Now, any day, this thing can blow up again, so they're all living really on the edge here. But, so the super volcano is kind of like this, has a crater, and mine has more land than the other one does. And I want to explore how islands would work out in this city's game. Of course, I have to have a mainland on all four borders so that we can get our highway connection. Not necessarily all four borders. I might be able to do it with just 2 borders to make it more like it's out in the ocean a little bit. So I might do that from the furthest part away so I can at least connect a highway. But yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so right now what I've done is... How I started this out is I actually just pulled all the land away, stripped all the land away, let the water come in, meshed it all together, and then I made a huge mountain in the center like a volcano, and I've been kind of layering it away as I've been going along. And so now where I am is I am going to go ahead and make some flat land for the coastal section here. I want to make this go all the way around so that I could actually have some habitats down on sea level. And it'll make it a lot more interesting too when the tsunamis start rolling in, to see if the islands will break up the tsunamis, or see if it's just going to roll through like there's nothing standing in its way. It'll be really interesting to see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue flatten this out. Bringing this beach around a little bit. And don't worry, those that watch the city's streams, I have not ended. We're not changing to this map until the other one is completely destroyed. So we have this to look forward to. I like to be prepared, and I feel like it's coming. It's coming soon. So right now, I just want to go ahead and get a little bit of a foothold on these little islands all the way around. We're gonna have to be creative to get to the tops of these mountains and peaks and things. But the land value on this map is going to be pretty outstanding. If I have time after making this map, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this subscriber city as well. want to keep this channel here so the water can get through. Just got an email. Okay, so right now the water's going to be a little dicey. It's going to be kind of pulling up onto the land. Pretty soon it would all drain out. Right now I have excess water in this area. As you can see, you should see like a waterfall almost of it emptying out of this area. Well, maybe not. It should be though. Looking for that big wave. There should be a wave coming through. Because the water's a little too high right now. So all this should be level. Get rid of all these holes over here. Alright, there we go. It's balanced out now. Get a nice little smooth transition into the ocean here. Then we'll be able to settle, put some docks up, do a lot of high density. Hey, how's it going, Jack? How you doing? So right now I am actually creating the next map because I have a feeling that other map's not going to last too much longer. Because people have quite a few points that they can actually destroy that other map. So I will continue to play the other map, but I do want to get ready for the next one. So right now I'm doing kind of like a Mediterranean island map. Volcanic map that has been created over millions of years. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this all plays out. So after this, after I make this map, I probably will play some cities as well. As far as like our subscriber city goes. Hey, I'm doing great. Have the day off today, so just, you know, want to be creative. My creative juices were flowing this morning, so decided I'd give this a try. I've been looking at Greece on Google Earth, and I've noticed a lot of really cool islands that are volcanic by nature. There's a island north of Crete that got my attention. And it is called, let me get the name of it, Pelea, I believe is the name of it, or Thera. Thera is the name of the island. And this kind of got me thinking about a volcanic kind of island map. It's pretty cool. Hey, buddy, did you open the door to come see Daddy? Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. One of the twins came in. He wants to sit in Mommy's chair. So that's okay. So yeah, it's going to be kind of like a crater island. Volcanic by nature. We'll see how it goes. The one thing I do know about this is there's going to be a lot of high land value due to all the water that's around, which is really cool. So I'm kind of excited to start in on this. Okay, so the water's coming back in, it looks like. Filling in those holes. So making this nice little rim all the way around, so we have beach, waterfront property that we can build on. There we go. A nice little island there. I'm just gonna go ahead and connect it so we don't have that crazy water thing going on. Yeah, it's gonna make it interesting whenever tsunamis start happening and things like that. So. A slim beach here. What's wrong, dude? Oh, you want Mommy's computer on, huh? You're too young for computers. Hi. Alright. Ooh, tsunami would definitely destroy this area. But gotta have some flat areas to build on, so. Right now I'm flattening it out to have a little bit more terrain to build on. Because islands are not too much land to build on, so you gotta make the land. So are you off today, Jack, or are you just hanging out, or? Water's still filling in here. Let's see, I'm gonna bring this out a little bit. definitely want to create some waterfalls somewhere. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on, bud. I got you. You almost fell, buddy. Don't do that. There you go. All better? Oh, okay. Retired. Okay, gotcha. I don't know what we're listening to, but sounds like pirates. Kind of. It's interesting. Ah. Let's see if I can make this a little bit more smooth transition here. Let's try the smoothing. Well, there's a slope tool. I've never. Okay. Never really used that before. It's not bad. I like that. See if I can smooth this out a little bit here. Whoa, let's undo that. You coming over, bud? Okay, come on. Hold on. I gotta pick you up. Ready, set, and whee! These kids love this Batman shirt. Okay. You can see yourself on the screen there, bud? Alright, there you go. How's that? Did you see yourself right there? There you are. I'm gonna try to slope it up with this tool because I think this is the easiest way to do what I want to do. Kind of like step it up to where the roads would actually be somewhat useful to get us up to this point up here. There we go. Maybe a nice natural little way up. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. This is Micro Yibbie 2. This is the second born twin. And he would actually not be alive today if River didn't have an inclination to go to the hospital when we did whenever he was born. Because he was breech. He was so far breech he never dropped like he was supposed to. I mean, he's a cuddle bug, so he just wanted to stay there, you know? He didn't want to come out. And she actually went in labor and she didn't even know it. She went in for a C-section. We were going to go ahead and induce labor a little early. But the doctor said to come in the next, Friday. Well, I think it was Thursday. I think it was Friday that he wanted us to come in, but she said that I have a strong feeling we should go in tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, well, can I get some sleep first? Like, can we sleep in? She's like, no, I feel like we should go as soon as we can. And I'm like, okay. And so she went in. She was saying that she was having in labor, because that's what the doctor told her to tell them, or say that the contractions are like super close together, even though she didn't feel them, didn't think they were, because he wanted to get the C-section done before he went out of town. So we go in there, and sure enough, she was in labor, and she has very fast labors. Like, the babies just come quick, and so we told the nurse that, and they had to rush us in to get him out, so she did a C-section, had to get them all removed. And this one did not want to come out. Like whenever they were pulling him out, he was holding on to everything he could not to come out. It's really funny, but yeah, he wouldn't have made it, so we're glad to have him. It's fun to have the twin duo. The terrible twos. The terrible twos. Hey. Hey. You want to say hi to the camera? Say hello. Hold on, look. Right there. Say hello. There you are. Hello. Yeah, so, you know, that mother inclination, you know. Ha ha ha. Yeah. There's his evil laugh. He loves that. Nice laugh, buddy. Laugh it out. Silly kid. What are you doing? You laying down? $25, $23, and $21. Oh, I hear you. So now you can enjoy retirement, right? That's why I wanted to get them all done with as early as possible, so that, you know, when I want to retire, I can retire. Like, can enjoy life. So I was thinking ahead. We're gonna have all kinds of islands on this map. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, cool! Congratulations, first granddaughter in October. That is really cool, Jack. Yeah, I always knew growing up that I wanted to have sons, like a lot of sons, so to carry on the family name, you know, because there's not really many people with our surname. And of course I can't say the surname on channel, but it's a pretty rare name, and that's one of the reasons I can't say it. If my last name was Smith, oh my goodness, I'd tell you all the time. I don't care, but it's kind of rare. But in order to keep that line going, gotta have boys. Gotta keep that name going, you know. Well, I've got 4 boys, so I think we're good. I did my part. Smoothing all this out a little bit. Give me a beach. Maybe some higher spots too. The oldest is your son? Yeah, see, that's what I'm excited about, is now that I'm having a daughter, she has 4 older brothers. That's gonna help Daddy out a lot when it comes to her dating years, you know? It's gonna be a really cool map. Can't wait to do this map. It's gonna be a hard map though. Anytime you have islands, it's gonna be hard. This one little island here. It's not big enough for anything. Make it a little bigger. Kinda looks like a square now. That's still so low, it's gonna get flooded like crazy. And it's practically in the water. Hey there! I'm in here! Come on over, mister! Okay, this is Micro Yibbie 1. Micro Yibbie 2 is now on the computer of Rivers. He's actually scrolling through things, it's crazy. This is Micro Yibbie 1. It's the firstborn, who did put his head down when he was supposed to. Bring all this out a little bit more here. Okay, got a nice little piece of land all the way around this here. Bring this out a little bit more here. I don't know why, but this totally feels like art to me. Like, it's just awesome. Messing with landforms, messing with water, things like that. I enjoy it a lot. It's gonna be pretty cool. Can't wait to. I actually can't wait to see this map get hit by a tsunami. It's gonna be really, really awesome. Yeah, it really is. It definitely is, and it's on sale right now. It's only $7.99, I believe. So if you want to get the game, now's the time to get it. It's really cheap. Steam has it on sale. I wish I got it at that price because I think I paid 49 bucks for it. Okay, I want to make sure each square is going to be profitable to expand to. Make sure we have land in. Okay, this one doesn't really. So I want to make probably another big island right in here. Rigid, rugged, just to bring up the height. Now let's go ahead and smooth it out a little bit, soften it up. Otherwise, this would look very, very new compared to the rest of the islands. We don't need that. Try to keep it themed out a little bit here. The reason I'm making this one so tall is I want to do something unique with it. not that. Alright, what I want to do... So we're going to do something a little interesting here. Put on different levels here. Might have to make a few more of these islands to make it look like it belongs, you know. Right now, this is kind of a sore thumb sticking out of the ocean here. Alright, so basically what I want to do here is going to add some water source in here. It's going to be a spring, a really big spring that's just coming out of the, sucking up through the ground here. And what this is going to do is going to make a lake up here on this mountain, and eventually it's going to overflow and we'll have us a waterfall. And it's almost there. At least I think it will. We'll see. Or is it going to just stay at that height? filling? Okay, it's filling. Yeah, I think it's filling. We'll see. Right now, the water's still flowing back and forth. Oh, thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. We'll see. We'll see. See the water? Still trying to figure out the water mechanics. I'm pretty sure, I can't tell if it's filling or if it's just the water sloshing back and forth. Really looks like it's filling from this point of view. I hope it is. That's what I want it to do. And then it's going down again. So maybe it's not filling. No, I think that's the water level that it stays at. Okay. So let's see if we could put another one in here then. Take that one away. Do this one about this height. About that. See what that does. So experimenting here. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted to do. Okay, so that is the water level. Now we'll have our waterfall. Wow. What's up? How's it going, son of a Mitch? Gotta be careful how fast you say that sometimes. How's it going, sir? Trying to get our waterfall going here. Looks like it stopped. Get a nice little natural waterfall going here. Might have to force it just a little bit here. Just sloshing back and forth. Okay, so I'm gonna coax it to go where I want it to. Let's go brush size, let's make this thing small. Let's go here. And let's see, with that force, it would definitely bring this down a little bit with that water, the way it's just falling from that hill here. So I'd like to try to make it as realistic as possible. And from there, that should fill up. Hey, it's doing good, son. It's doing real good. We're just having a good time here, just enjoying life with the boys here on my day off. You know, I enjoy doing things like this, and it makes me feel creative. So we'll just have this waterfall coming out of this natural spring up there. I'm gonna go ahead and try to contain that water to where it comes this way. You know what? I am all about double waterfalls. Just gotta make it deep enough around here to make it work here. See what that looks like. Hi. You saying hi? There we go. And this would be actually in the playing map, so this would be awesome. Daddy. I want this to be washed out a little bit more here. There we go. There we go, we got some nice little waterfall. Where you going, bud? Where you going? Oh, what is this? So we'll have a nice little lake up here. Alright, let's see. Is there any other spot where I won't get my money's worth if I by it. This one's kind of barren, huh? Maybe make another big island here. This I have a full strip, not too bad. Yeah, it's gonna be here. No, not yet. It's going to be in September, or no, I'm sorry, November. November, kind of around the first week is when Little River is going to be born. So, I'm pretty excited about it. Finally having a girl, and it's going to be very different. Definitely different, but we're excited. Okay, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and smooth it all out. Let the water settle a little bit here. Kind of an example of what a tsunami could do. I mean, it'd be much worse than this, of course. But we do have some water seeping in from the island that was just formed. Okay. Let's see, and just because, let's see what we have here. I want to get some water in here to stay in here. Might not be deep enough. See what happens. It might be too much. That's way too much. That doesn't make sense at all, does it? Water just coming out like that. November 10th. And oh, okay. That's awesome, man. I think she is like around the 9th or the 10th is when she's expected, but okay, so that didn't work. A little like there, that's gonna dry up though. Alright, so this is going to be our next map for City Skylines. Once the current city gets destroyed, we're going to try this out. This is going to be really hard, though. It's going to be really hard, but the land value is going to be awesome. Be a good spot for an airport right there. Alright, let's get into the other things like natural resources now. Ore. Well, what do we want our ore to be? But this island's nothing but ore. This is where the ore island will be. It can be just full of ore. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. A very tough golf course. Par 1000 or something. I don't know. Yeah, I would not want to play on this golf course. Alright, so oil. Do you want oil? What if I put oil on like the far outreaches? Way over here. That looks like farm. That doesn't look like oil to me. We're gonna have oil way over here. Just on the outer islands. Do our industry way over here. If we can make it that far. All the oil options are going to be way over here. Which doesn't make any sense because it's volcanic. Dinosaurs wouldn't have made it out here. But for the sake of the game, we're going to have some fun with it. Say this is oil from plant life. Okay, next farmland. Do you want farmland? The only place that would make sense for farmland, I don't think I really want farms on this. Maybe right here. That's where it would make sense. Alright, forestry. Okay, so we're in the Mediterranean. I'm thinking things like olive trees, if there is anything like that. I don't think there is. They do have cypresses, like conifers. See if they have any kind of trees that I can use that would make sense in Europe. Mediterranean Europe. Chinese windmill. Some yew trees, maybe. These, that'll work. Sprinkle them all around. Okay, there we go. What else do we want here? Siberian pine tree, generic tiny tree. I don't really have the olive tree, so I just put a few of these in. Let's make it look a little, add a little detail to it, a little bit different types of trees and stuff. I'm making this golf course even harder with all these trees. Alright, next let's look at some animal. No, none of those animals really make sense, do they? Not for Mediterranean. Alright, well, now the last thing I need is some land masses for the areas that are supposed to be connected somehow. Play it where it lies, that's right. Alright, so cities is a little bit messed up in map editor because you have to have an outside highway. You have to have outside railroad track. I wish you didn't have to have anything, but you are required to have at least roads going to and from outside whatever. Oops, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. You having fun over there, buddy boy? See, they got to make it to where you can at least put a port in and start out with a port, because it's kind of hard to do anything there. But we'll try to do something here. I can't make this a complete island only because the highway thing. I'm gonna have 4 highways. Alright, so we're gonna do a mainland, and I think it's gonna be on this coast here. Gonna get kind of generic looking at the beginning here. Yeah, let's go a little bit bigger with this brush size here. Get this over with. We would do a little. What are we listening to? Miracle of Sound. I'll just get that one. That was kind of weird. Alright. I'm just gonna have some mainland. Whoops. Let's undo. We'll fix all this nonsense that's going on right now with the water here in a second. I really dislike having to do this. I wish I could just keep it as an island, but the game doesn't want you to do that, so... Alright, so now what I'm going to do is add some texture to this. See if I can go ahead and lower a little bit on the beach here. Go about this low, just right above sea level. Do this effect. Now I can do... eat away at the coast here. make this look a little bit more realistic here.
I'm actually quite alright with how rough it looks. Might smooth it out just a little bit, but... just to match the surrounding areas. So the Mediterranean Sea kind of area is very volcanic, and I mean, it's on a tectonic plate. It's right next to Greece. All of Greece pretty much is there. So it's actually pretty a rigid area, but for the sake of playing this game, I like it smooth so you can actually build on it. However, the background doesn't really necessarily have to be smooth. I just want to match the surrounding areas. Maybe I'll put one rugged mountain in there, just for intensity looks. Weather that a little bit. Make it look like it's been smoothed out for ages and ages. This would be the motherland. And the huge volcano just obliterated this area over here and created all these little islands over years and years and years. But I want a more active volcano. This looks too square, doesn't it? Break up the square a little bit. There's no squares in naturalness. No such thing. Alright. I want a really large volcano kind of looking mountain. So what we're going to do, let's use this one. I haven't used that one. This is where the rigid areas are going to be here. Which volcanoes was a thing in this one? Would be kind of cool. I wish I could go higher than this too. All right. No worries, Jack. Go down quite a bit on this. that rough look on the sides here. High tide, low tide. Water's pushing in over here. Once the water settles, it won't be like this much. So. Good scenery though. I think I actually want more mountains on the mainland. This guy is going to be the tallest mountain. It's going to stick out quite a bit. I think I want some more ruggedness, just for background aesthetics. So that looks pretty cool. I feel like there should be a range next to it. Try to get rid of some of these circles too. Mark up the land a little bit. Terrain in here.
Strong little dude. What's wrong? What are you doing down there, huh? Whoa. Let's take a look at this now. Whoop. You okay? Yeah. That's never fun. Come here. Bop your head. Let me see. You alright, little man? Y'all are twins, aren't ya? Here, you want one of these? Try to give him this weird little cracker thing with some marshmallows on it. I've never had these before, but they like taste like strawberry. Give them at the grocery store. It's pretty interesting. Hey, what? You want another one? You want two? You want one for each hand? That's what you want. Here, would you like one for each hand too? Here you go. They love those. Okay. So, I think I like what the exterior lane kind of looks like now. It's not flat. It's got a lot of dynamics to it, so it makes a good backdrop. Gives us the purpose of connecting our town to the other outlying world, basically with highways and things like that, tracks and everything. So now we have to connect those to these areas to make it work. It's gonna be interesting because I don't really want to put a highway through here. It wasn't my point. I'm wondering if the starting point would have to have a highway and everything in it, so we might have to make that starting point over here and then we work our way into the islands. So I have to see. What's this? Okay, I thought I saw a tool icon, but it was the terrain was kind of making it look like one. Pretty interesting. Okay, so we got our lake there. I'm gonna play with the water just a little bit, get us some streams and some rivers flowing in through here, or creeks or something. That kind of makes a natural riverbed right there. So let's see what I want to do, how I want to do this. I would like water to be up here as well. So we got this big area up here. Yeah, let's do a little bit bigger there. Let's go this big. See what happens. I think we're gonna get our own little waterfall right here. Make for an interesting backdrop as well. I'm just gonna let the water flow its course. And see what happens. Just gonna balance out right there, not getting deeper. And that's okay too. Have the occasional waterfall, it looks like.
Starting to fill up a little bit.
What's up, buddy? You want up here too? Alright, come here. Oh, you're big. You're so big. Okay.
Watching with me? Okay. I think that's about where it's going to stop. But let's get a little river flowing through here anyway. See what happens. Be a lot of water coming through here. This will be a big river. I might have to do. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit since the water does run off that way. Oops, no, not like that. Just make a little wall here. Keep the water from flowing that way. Now the water will go the way we want it to. Just gonna create this little river effect. Make a few lakes in the process. This little guy has been all about sharing his food lately. You like the marshmallow, don't you? Okay, I think I want more water in there. More water. And a little bit more as well. Get some current flowing through there. There we go. What I wanted to do is make its own little natural course down to the bay, which means that's going to be a really high lake. It's going to take a while to fill up. What you doing, buddy? Please don't fall. Here, sit down. Sit. Sit down. Here. You found my candy. Here, don't tell your mother. She's probably watching. You want one too? You want this one? Ooh, that one's white. Okay. Your daddy will take one too. Eat Lindor chocolates. Or Lint. Mmm.
No more though. Yeah, I said this would be a long process. It's, you know, filling in a lake here, so. Might have to help it along just a little bit. So now I'm looking at it. The lowest point is probably going to be right here. Which means the lake will have to fill up all of this as well. Woo, Katie, how you doing? Scared me. I had that notification turned on loud. Really loud. Thanks for the rehost there. Appreciate you. What are you doing? Alright, I think I'm gonna go down just a little bit here. Just to help it along. Have like a little canyon. What are you whining about, kiddo? That should be able to flow straight through. Probably fill this up as a lake. Flow straight through here. That's gonna be kind of a soft. Let's see. And just do a little impression in the dirt here, just to help it along. Go the direction I want it to. Whichever way it decides to go is fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, now we just gotta wait on that to catch up with over here. I wonder if that's still kind of going off the map there. I can't see it. See if I can fix it. It's gonna take a little bit. It's almost there. Looks like we got over the top now. Here comes the fun part. Didn't go exactly where I wanted it to, but that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to be getting into the actual play area with this river. River wants to do its own thing, I see. I'm intrigued. Let's see what it does. I think I'm gonna have to intervene here. This hump is a little too high. This whole valley's gonna turn into its own lake here if I'm not careful. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey Mark, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I think my twin is trying to tell me something. He's like, open this for me, Dad. Open this. I want candy. And you must give it to me now. Try to do some damage repair here to this river. Let's go its own way, which is okay, usually. Alright, there we go. It's going to suck it all back in. Get it to where I want it to go. Apparently I didn't make this deep enough. Yeah, all is going good there, Mark. All is going good. I have the day off today, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to make the next map for the next cities, because I'm figuring out that a lot of the viewers have a lot of points, and I'm thinking they're going to try to end it soon, and that's okay with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this new map to be prepared for what's ahead, what's to come. There we go. Yeah, it's more like it. I don't really care if it gets out of its banks up here because we can't build there anyway. Down here it's contained, so that's good. For the most part. Cool. So this is our new map. Gotta have some mainland so we can get the highways in it, of course, but doing kind of like a Mediterranean volcanic islands kind of deal. This is the main crater. It's gonna be really hard to build on, but we'll see. Alright, so unfortunately we have to add these different routes in and out of this place. Let's see what we got here. And we have to have 4 different highways going in and out of the country. There's one. Actually, can I do, instead of doing highways, can I do like avenues or something? 2 ways? That's not what I want. Two-way highway. That's what I'm looking for. 2-way, 2-lane, 1-way. Just want a simple 2-way. There we go. Nothing big. Good? Yep. There we go. There's 2 incoming and outgoing roads. Gotta have another one. Actually, I think I can cheat on this. I think I can... Look at that sucker. We'll see how this turns out. It's not very parallel, but it is what it is. gonna be kind of an interesting wind through all these little places here. Tunnel. Are you making? What are you doing? What? Magician here. Hey, this guy got into some chocolate while he was sitting on my lap. What did you put it? You put it on my mouse pad. Thank you, messy child. Alright. Here. Wipe your hands off. Alright, now what I want you to do, kiddo, is you're gonna give your mommy a big ol' hug, okay? Alright, go. Go have fun. Go give mommy a big old hug. Okay, there you go. Jump on her and say, hi, good morning, mommy. Okay. Alright, and just to cheat a little bit, I'm gonna get another connection here. there we go. We got our 4 highways connected now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they want us to do tracks. Gotta have 4 connections on this too, which I think is crazy. But for this, I'm really gonna cheat because I don't want railroads going all the way through my islands. And that is why we did the big mainland, so we don't have to do that. So you don't really make an option for islands because you have to have all these outside connections. So this is how you have to cheat it. There's you another one. And there's another one. Okay, we got our 4 connections. Alright, next we need our shipping lane, and this I don't mind doing because I think it'd be kind of fun. That's what I really want is... There's water there. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay. Destroy this road first, maybe? Gotta have a shipping lane through here. Gotta be wider, I think. Yeah, we could do that. How about that? Did that do it for you? No? Our shipping lane's a little bigger here.
think it'd be really cool if I can get this to go all the way around in a circle. I'm gonna definitely have to lose an island or two here, maybe one. Let's just lose this one here. There we go. So I think it'd be kind of cool to see the different ships come in. Okay, so got them going that way. If we can get some going this way as well. Have some goes this way as well. Actually gonna have 5 connections. Oh, nope. Alright, you know what? I am going to actually take this one off. Just give them 2 different options here. Then we'll go this way. There we go. And now we got our 4 ship connections. And all of them pretty much take it to the heart of the island, which is really cool. The island complex here. Okay, and what else do we need? We need air routes. These are pretty easy. What we really gotta do is kind of like this. Go. And I believe we're ready. We just gotta set up our starting position. Do we want to start it here or here? So I'm thinking here. Connect our bridge here. As well as here. Oops. The bridge here that I messed up. Yep, I made that one way.
we are all set. Only other thing I'd probably do, more trees. Then more of these trees as well. Let's max it out. We have 250,000 trees we could use, and we are at 209, 211, almost there. Let's make these islands really sparse with trees here. Alright, 250,000 trees. This computer's great. No lag time. There's the picture right there. Actually, can do this. I remove all this here. Alright, let's go file, save map. We will call this, I want to name it after its inspiration, and that is Thera, or Thera. So we'll call it Thera. Just name it Thera. I like it. Hold on, what are we doing here? Oh yes. Save. Alright, so this map's gonna be named Thera. It's gonna be kind of a hard map to play, but I like difficulty. What I'd try to do too is go ahead and share it to Steam so that everyone can use it. Alright, we're gonna go to the main menu. See if I can upload that map, so if y'all would like to play it, y'all can. Excuse me. Just so you guys know, this game is for sale right now. It's on sale. $7.44, I believe it's the price I saw, something like that. It's only like $8, guys. Definitely hop in, grab it from Steam. You'll not regret it. Promise. Ah, thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Map editor load. Let me find it here. It did not save. Would be this one. I have to remember how to make it available to Steam Workshop. But that's gonna be our next map. Excuse me. Alright, so I don't have too much more time. So what I'm gonna end up doing is playing Battlegrounds, PUBG. So I will be back very quickly. I'm gonna do some solo rounds. And we'll go from there. Okay. Alright, so I'll be right back, guys, with some PUBG. If y'all want to watch that, come on back. Come see me. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.